going camping in the woods. Now I need to find a nice flat spot. Oh, there's one. Right, I've got my Tesco tent out. As you can see, I've made some modifications. I've put extra, double guy lines. Don't know if it'll make much difference, but it's not windy today. I've put space blanket underneath that one. It's glued it on 3 sides. I didn't glue it 4 because I knew it would have to bend and stretch a bit. And coloured in the bright orange. So as you probably can guess, I'm not officially in the woods. I'm in my back garden, but we have enough trees, I think, to class as woods. And hopefully, there's no wind, I shall do a camp out. But in the meantime, my toes have gone cold. And that's the view I have. A lot of snowdrift yesterday's blown off the hills, starting to melt. I've been trampling it down, so it's disappearing already, but it's still cold enough. That little embankment is actually quite steep. I shall, when I come back with my gear, I shall put the, I shall bring my walking pole. Right, I'm in the tent. That embankment up there with the ice in it is quite slippery, so I had to put spikes on my shoes. I'm going not feeling that cold. I shall just get my thermometer out and see what the temperature is. Well, good evening. I'm in my tent. It doesn't feel too cold on the face, the weather. My cold toes are a bit cold, but you know, my mission is to have a snow camp. Be it in the backyard or not, I'm going to have a snow camp. Now, where is it? Sort this out before it gets cold. Oh, a luxury. Big pillow. I've got spare blankets. Oh, how's my hot water bottle gone? Oh, there it is. One hot water bottle. I'll put that in the some of those heat pads. This is on a slight slope, so this could be interesting. I think I shall end up sliding down where I'm sitting, probably. Let's see how it goes. I gave this tent a spray. That's better. So got a reflection of my glass. I've got my head torch on. I've got my little lantern here. It's solar powered, but you can also charge it for USB. So I put a little battery pack inside this body of it. Let me turn the lighter off. Can you see it now? Yeah? So I've got a little battery pack inside there, and I set that up earlier so it's shining in the doorway when I came up the back garden. So that's really handy, so I know that won't fall out. And I've got my, in this corner, got my little blow up light, and that is solely solar charged. So when that runs out, I can't charge it up with a battery. But I mean, it's only, doesn't matter if it runs out. So I've got the head torch. I've got me little lantern up here, and you know, worst comes to worst, I've got the house. But it's apart from into my feet, which are feeling a bit cold, not too bad. I've got me thermals, then I've got me fleecy jammers, and I've got another fleece on over top of that. But I'll probably try to take that off before I go to get into the sleeping bag. And I've got, you'll be delighted to know, a thermos of tea, a thermos of hot chocolate. I also brought my little brew kit with me, but we'll see. I don't think I'll need to use that tonight, but it's there if I need it. And some water, and a wee drop of brandy to put in my hot chocolate. So, oh God, I can feel the heat from that hot water bottle coming through there where my hand is. So we'll see how that goes. I've got some of those disposable heating things too. I might just throw a couple in on my feet. They were cold yesterday too, my feet. I've got two socks on, thick socks, and I've got me welly liners, fleece welly liners. And anyway, while I'm chatting, how long have we been chatting for? Oh, 4 minutes. My goodness, it goes fast. You know, I don't say it that often, but thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the comments. It's quite entertaining at times, even though I can get quite shitty. Oh dear. Oh. Not designed for sitting on the ground. Got extra gloves in me pockets on me little fleecy jumper thing here. These have got the flaps on them, but I'll just probably change it to me ordinary fingerless ones for bed. I just need to get comfortable. Oh, and while I'm at it, oh sorry, there's my head torch. It's doing the getting in there. I've got it flicked up, yeah. Probably don't really need it on that much now. My nephew, Bradley, the little one, turned 32, and so I'll just wish him a little happy birthday, Bradley, since you like to call me Auntie Leslie. Aren't you glad I live 12,000 miles away? Yeah. You can tell I can't get comfortable sitting on the ground. I shall hop into my sleeping bag soon. First I'll have my first thing of tea. This one doesn't stay hot for very long. And then I shall probably have some hot chocolate. And I was going to bring my tablet up, but there's something going on there. It's taking forever to charge up, and I just thought, ugh, I might listen to some music And you know, the time I had my hot chocolate, I'll be off asleep. But that's what I'll just turn you off for a little wee while I get myself organised a bit more. Oh, I was thinking of doing a little quick go live while I'm in the tent, but apparently it's not allowed on my account. I have no idea. Apparently I've got some I might have some copyright strikes against me. Well, I have used a couple of songs, haven't I, been previously? I can't look that into that on my phone, so I'll have to wait until I get on the computer. Such is life. Oh yes, and I bought some pork scratchings for me snack. Aye. Oh well, we'll see where it goes. Well, it's not the same as going out camping wild, is it? Time you get there, set up and cook your tea and all the rest of it, you know, you get quite tired. Whereas I've cooked tea inside and just come out here to have a go at sleeping in the cold. And on wish someone else a happy birthday, but I just give you a happy birthday and hope things improve with that storm of yours. You know who you are. That's the temperature outside, which is how do these go? In increments of 2, so it's probably about -3, just outside the tent. I'll just leave this in the corner now, and we'll just over here, and we'll see if it changes. There's no wind, so it's all good. That's the roof. You can see where I've attached the space blanket to the top cover. So I think that'll work out quite well. You get ventilation, but it will reflect some of the heat back. At least I've got some room and I can sit up in this tent. I know it's only single skinned. Probably wouldn't fare well in harsh conditions. But I need to sit up in the tent. So anyway, so I say that I'm laying on my back at the moment. But yeah, I need a little bit of room to move around. I can't do with this permanently not being able to, you know, at least keep my neck straight without bending it over. There's me light in the corner. Tea. Got some battery packs here. I was going to play some music with bloody iPod's gone flat already, so I've had to put that on charge already. It's pretty old. Doesn't hold charge for very long. So I might just have a bit of music in a minute. Yes. Not even admit, I mean, my feet are cold. Definitely. The rest of me isn't. So once I actually get in the sleeping bag, I think that'll be quite good. It's quite nice looking at that, isn't it? Silver. Right, let's have a look and see if that temperature changed yet. What we got now? Oh, -1 or 2. A little bit warmer than outside. That's good. Nice snow. You hear that screaming? I don't know if you can hear it. Well, that's what I found. I just put the tent up, the snow moved, and there was a little store of peanuts underneath the snow. Obviously someone's been feeding the squirrels or something, or the birds maybe, some peanuts, and the squirrels have pinched them and come and bury them under the snow. There was a whole lot of footprints on the snow when I came up, so we do have a lot of squirrels in the trees. I like to tease the cat. The cat will be sitting out there, and the squirrels will come down the tree and run past and up the other tree. And you can tell they're doing it on purpose. Then they'll come back again, you know, back and forwards. It's quite funny. Different angle. Take me turning round. It's having me fork scratching. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's charged. Play a bit of music maybe. Didn't put anything off. There's my hot chocolate. There's me camping brandy. I'll just put some in there. I should have that. And probably do a call of nature. And then get me sleeping bag. Oh, I put a drop too much in that. Ooh. Slippy with the gloves, don't want to spill it. Got my feet wrapped in a blanket at the moment. I'm still not in my bag. I'll save that delight of getting into the bag and the bivvy bag for a one-off. It was what's today? Saturday. Yeah, we haven't in post for. Some post came today. We hadn't in post for 3 days, so I'm still waiting for some from me. Whatchamacallit? Space blanket, not a bivvy thing. Try that one out. Go a bit lightweight. Anyway. It's nice, it's strange that when you get in a tent, it's nice to have that sort of like quiet, reflective time. Yeah, maybe I dropped too much brandy in that one. Never mind. I remember that program called Bewitched. I used to love that program when I was a kid. And I've just been hours trying to wiggle my nose. Never succeeded. Looks crooked from this angle. Sounds like there might be a bit of rain. Any light. That should be interesting. Right, it's just after 11:15. It is raining just very, very lightly. Been out. I couldn't actually feel any rain, but I could see it in my head torchlight. So, with my bag and my bivvy bag, got my hot water bottle down by my feet. They're slowly warming up. Other than that, I'm not cold anywhere. This jammy top's very warm. Still got my fleece jacket on. Yeah, so my worry is I am on a bit of a slight slope and I could slide down to the other side of the tent there. I mean, if I move my bed over that side, I'd roll probably into the wall of the tent, which I don't want to do. I've got a bit of hot chocolate maybe? Probably. And yeah, so I'm just moving myself a little bit so I'm not touching the sides. Although I went like this, I'm touching the side of the tent there. Seems to be a little bit of a condensation going on in that corner. But I did have my hot chocolate over there. But yeah, it's really nice out. You can see the lots of light pollution, I suppose. And see up on the hill, the opposite side. And me, apart from my feet being cold, everything's fine. They're starting to warm up now. Yeah, just adjusting the hot water bottle. Oh dear. So a little bit of music on. I had some video for some, I'm going to delete that. I think I've got a couple of copyright strikes already, or infringements. So, I don't want to get too many of those. But, yeah, all good so far. Let's hope my bladder holds out till the morning. Yeah, that's the only problem with this bivvy bag, is getting in and out of it. Other than that, is warmth factor, I think, on that is absolutely excellent. But, yeah. I shall say good night. 2:30, and apparently it's still around about -1. And I think I'll stick around. I don't know if you're about to see, but I think we've got a bit of snow on the tent. Not that I've looked out. But, I can tell I'm sleeping on the slope a bit. And it's just oh, sorry. Just, not cold, it's a little bit cold.
explain. Not cold to the core, you just feel a bit chilly on the outsides. But you can hear little pitter patters on the tent, you know. I'm a twisted up mess here again. Oh, damn it. Yeah. Let's check the temperature. I'm not having the best sleep in the suits because I have to keep turning. Which isn't the easiest, and a sleeping bag and a bivvy bag and being on a slope a bit. Oh, got a bit sinusy. Which is a bit annoying. My nose is all blocked and oh, I was falling asleep. Holding a video. Right, I've seen that. Oh. Definitely been snowing. See on the side of the tent. I had to shake the door off before I opened it. On the top there. Not heavy, but got a bit of a little covering. Which I had to get up for a night's call. Give me the opportunity to straighten out my bed. That's a problem. Just have to watch out for these guy ropes because they're not fluorescent. There's one little patch there. Snow does not seem to stick to. Interesting now. Oh, it's about 3:30, I think. Obviously, we're outside. It's snowing again, I can hear it. And come back in there, straightened out me sleeping bag because it was all twisted again. I had a mat underneath my mat, so to speak, I had 2 mats. But actually, it turned out to be too hard. So I've just pushed that to one side now. So I think that's a bit better. But all that exertion, I'm actually really hot now. When I was getting a little bit cold, I'm actually feeling quite warm. Oh, but now I can try and relax and get a few more hours kept. Good morning. 7 o'clock. Oh. I don't know. I guess that's rain or melted snow. I don't know. So I got another few hours. I've got a bit of a headache. I think that's anyway. Look up my dose. Oh, yeah. I need to find my non-slip mat thing to put underneath me sleeping mat. So I'm not laying on it at the moment. I'm half on it, half off it. Because it's inside my bivy bag, it's too hard to bloody move because I've got me all bundled up in my sleeping bag. And a stiff deck as well. So, considering it stayed about -1 all night, I made it through. Oh. Some decision. I don't like mummy sleeping bags. And I think it's okay when they're not inside the bivy bag, but when they're inside, a pain in the ass. My mat's over here and I keep sliding back off it. Oh. Sorry. Right. And now I've got the long trek home. And this little beauty can come back and pack these things up later. I'll go inside, have a cup of tea. Oh, I can't stop yawning. Right. The mama doesn't appear to have moved much. Maybe. Just below 0 rather than... Oh no, is that on 0 now? Yeah, it's on 0, so it's gone warmer. Oh, so this is my winter wonderland for the night. So yeah, I need a tent. I'm thinking about the Hex Peak. Due to the weight and supposedly the space inside. I'm open to suggestions, but the tents have to be very light. I think more than 1.5 kilos. And I'm going down those stairs. So that's where I was walking last night. Still got the spikes on my shoes, because that's actually very deceptively steep. And go and get myself a cup of tea. I may just even go and have a lay down and come back here later and pack everything up. God damn it. Oh. You see some of my spike marks from last night.